frumos să sparg, nu pot să sparg.
Great job, Artyom. We're inside. You can take the mask off, Artyom. Now we have to find Yermak.
Unde de șurubat aici? Still Project Special Guard Detail. Ăștia mereu credeau un spion, frate, uite ești. Se gândeau că o să fie copii care... Deci avem o variantă, să luăm pe aici. Ai, uitați-vă ce chestie. Te sunteți și pe aici. Ah. Foarte tare, frate. În timpul luptei, da.
Ah, the engine is here. Artyom, they got Yermak. We have to get closer. If you get closer, I'll distract them while you rescue the old man. They noticed you, covering.
What is this?
Ce adevărat.
I see the dead!
Bă, fix în cap i-am dat, bă, frate, și nimic. Uite-te și cum am dat pe lângă. What the heck, man? Da, ți-o dă. Ți-o dă, frățioare. Arma asta e... Shot cu shot, e nasol.
Artyom, they got Yermak.
L-au prins pe Yermak.
If you get closer, I'll distract them while you rescue the old man. Artyom, try going down that ladder ahead. Just be careful.
Now these fuckers. Now I'll be stuck here for at least a week longer. It's been over a month already, and I feel like shit. I should figure it out. Yes, sir. Me. What is that over there? Enemy contact! What's going on? Look, up there.
Ce pornit.
They noticed you, covering.
Da, bă. Mult mai bun asta. Ai făcut o greșeală, te-au mucificat. Toțule, te-au jurit.
Artyom, they got Yermak. We have to get closer. If you get closer, I'll distract them while you rescue the old man. Artyom, try going down that ladder ahead. Just be careful.
Is somebody guarding Yermak? noise from behind the gate.
There's nobody out there, that's for sure. It's the outside gate, so it could only be watchmen.
What if it's the attackers?
Well, then those watchmen just have a nice meal and we don't have to worry.
You say so. Still, this is suspicious. You do your thing and I'll just stay here, just in case.
Group A, report your status.
What the hell is this?
Group B, continue patrolling the courtyard in the generator room. Group A, check the wind turbine zone. Communications were lost there.
N-a vrut să-i dea, mă, pur și simplu s-a uitat la el.
They noticed you. Covering.
Bă, deci n-a vrut să-i dea, frățioare. Pur și simplu s-a uitat la el. Aștepta să-i tragă o boșuna.
Artyom, they got Yermak. We have to get closer. If you get closer, I'll distract them while you rescue the old man.
2, 3.
Artyom, try going down that ladder ahead. Just be careful.
Is somebody guarding Yermak? Yes, sir. Mika is watching you. Captain, sir, if I may have permission to speak, this Yermak is one shady character. What was he doing at the train? It's only setting off tomorrow. We'll find out. First, we handle the attackers. Then, it takes time talking to them.
I'm telling you, there was a noise from behind the gate.
There's nobody out. What is it over there?
Cam așa. Dacă trag în aia, o să îi se pară suspect și o să mă atace.
Group D, redeploy to the generator room.
Ha! You can sneak ahead. No need to play heroes for a change. Let's wait till they walk off.
You're going to ready the train for me?
What's the matter with you today? Why do you even want to do that now? You only had an outing planned for tomorrow, and it's bound to be cancelled now. Just stay put for now. We'll have to have a long talk later about breaking the rules.
So nice not to expect a bullet or a knife.
All clear.
Chiar meu. Deci,
Am I glad to see you here?
deci îl zburam și pe ăsta de pe planetă, frățioare.
Are you all right?
Îl zburam și pe ăsta de pe planetă. Da.
All right. We don't have much time. They'll be back. I'll go to the engine. It should be ready now. You go up there and
Come
switch the
on,
turntable mechanism on. And please, be careful. We could easily have the whole base on us.
Deja m-am văzut, adică...
More guards. Get them.
Na, că ați vorbit de spioni. Ați vrut spion, v-am dat spioni.
on, Artyom. Turn the turntable on.
Alert! All groups, to the hangar!
Mamă, ce e acolo?
Counter generator! Shoot now!
What the...
Don't let go, Artyom! That was intense. Are you okay?
Hey, there's a manual drive on the platform. It's hard to drive.
Artyom,
Just a little bit.
get them!
Ui mea, venim asta.
Let's do this together. Just a little. Yes.
O să mișcare. Hai și noi în tren. Go!
Artyom, come on. Yes.
Come here, quick!
We're going to ram the gate!
You should put the masks on. The seals might be damaged.
We did it. Yeah.
Vamos pe sus. E mult am mers.
Roger that, base. Over. All right, shoot these two. And as for the engineer...
What do you mean, shoot these two? Is
Don't
this
you
the...
dare give me lip, soldier.
The Colonel will give you a piece of his mind now. Colonel, sir, we have a situation here.
Uite, e chiar colonelul nostru.
Guys, it's us. Help us.
What the hell?
Artyom, what are you doing here? Talk about
Colonel,
surprise.
this will mean court-martial for all of you.
All right, everyone, shut up! I can't believe this. Just can't. Shit!
So this is true?
Chiar
You
știa
are
că
working for them?
lucra cu ei,
The
frate, nu?
bastards shot Artyom!
Quiet!
They...
How did you end up here? It doesn't matter. You have no idea what you just stuck your heads in. We've no moves left. Hansa can't take this line down.
shit,
The Watchers
Sherlock.
won't let
No, I won't be quiet! What is this jammer for? Why are they hiding the fact that Moscow didn't survive alone? There,
What is
in the
Anna
ravine,
talking about,
there are
sir?
people
It's
from
not
other
your
cities,
boss.
dead! All of them,
Everyone shut
women,
up.
children!
I'll tell you all later. Everything. Gramps, what's going on out there? Down this road?
The road is fine, at least until 100 click mark.
Is there a safe place to stop nearby?
Of course. We have to make haste though. They called the cruiser.
All right, gentlemen. Artyom and Anna have just made a huge mess, and they can't go back to Moscow now. The wartime legislation dictates they be killed. In any case, I have to get them out of town until it all blows over. But you all should stay. Hear me, Major? My people are in no way related to
It's not my
this
call, and you know it.
misunderstanding
Well,
at the
I'll
jam.
fight for the guys no matter what. Of course. Artyom, Anna, they are with us.
Leaves no one behind.
All right, Spartans. Throw these overboard and full steam ahead.
Come with me, Artyom. Let's catch them there.
Jesus, man.
I'm so glad the boys supported us. It looks like my father didn't say a word to them about this either. We spent 20 years in Metro, thinking the rest of the world was burnt to a crisp in the war. But they just circled Moscow with those jammers, and we were none the wiser. How perfect of them! While you were getting irradiated on the surface, my father just kept lying. Lying to you, to me, to everyone, the whole fucking world, and not even batting an eye.
Stop the engine immediately and come out with your hands above your head.
Tunuri și mitraliere și...
That was just a warning. If you do not comply, we will shoot to kill.
Fuck me, that's some armor. And look at all the machine guns. Happy now? Is this what you were hoping
How
for?
is this his fault? You knew everything and never fixed it.
Shit!
This is the last warning. Stop the engine immediately.
Oh, fuck! Are you okay? Yeah, just a scratch. Okay, stop it. But I must warn you, our brakes are not in great condition. Yermak, start slowing down. Let it think we are surrendering.
Ah, finally some good sense. Now, keep braking to a stop.
Well, grenades will barely scratch their paint, so... How about from the inside? Not enough explosives. Unless we put everything we have in their firebox. Please, let me do it, Colonel, sir. I will be appointing the volunteers here. Artyom will do it.
Why are you?
Because he started to talk, and he better do something about it. Artyom, leap over as soon as we slow down. I will distract you in the meantime. Plastic
Is that you, Yakov?
Yeah, so cut the shit, Miller. There's nowhere to go. You've never been out here. We have.
We weren't going to go far, just out of town for a bit till the excitement quiets down. And you just opened fire. Will you let us go if we stop?
I have to detain you and bring you back to face trial. You do understand the charges you're facing, right? Desertion. Treason.
Are you fucking kidding me? Me? A traitor?
You tell me, where are you taking that train, huh? On a simple joyride? No. I see only one answer. You've been fought and you're running back to your master.
So the verdict has already been passed. We won't even see a trial.
Cut that shit out. What are you carrying, maps? Defense plans? You want to buy yourself a seaside retirement without life, you damn cripple?
Plans? Treason? We have served you people without question for years. We have spilled our blood for the cause.
You sold out. They destroyed us and you?
I have been a soldier my whole life. I have dedicated my life to my people, my country. But I'll be damned if I give it to parasites like you.
Some assholes stole an engine of ours and are trying to escape Moscow. So we are after them. We're getting closer. Units are late and ready.
Time's up, Colonel Miller. Easy. We are slowing down.
Hang on! Enemy on the train!
Busted. Don't sweat it, Colonel. My people will help you handle it.
What the heck, man? Trebuie să mă duc cu explozivul ăla tocmai până la cabină, frățioare. Fără să o mierlesc.
Time's up, Colonel Miller. Easy. We are slowing down. The brakes on this thing are busted. Don't sweat it, Colonel. My people will help you handle it.
On my mark. On the count of three. Yermak, get ready to hit the brakes. 1, 2,
you've done it! You're lucky! You alone be treated not like deserters, but like... For each of you, I'm shooting you personally through your forehead, you damn rebel! Forget our visible target! These are the things! Fire and well!
Costume, come on! They're going to tear us to pieces!
Pui mei, ce vrei să fac? Deci îi mierlea pe ăștia, frate. Îi mierlea. Deci a zis, gata, satana cu voi.
What the? Black! Hit the black! Stop, you asshole!
It's working again.
You goddamn bastard to the shot on the spot!
Why didn't you? Orders to take me alive?
Scratch the orders to take alive! Fire! Shoot to kill! Attack visible targets only! And mind the engine! Don't hit the boiler! I tried to treat you humanely!
I got one in trouble.
Heads up! Enemy on the train!
You motherfucker! Now you got it! Out! The Russians, your daughters! You'll all be treated not like deserters, but like rabid dogs! A bullet for each of you! I'm shooting you personally through your forehead, you damn cripple!
Ce e pe normal? Nu e pe normal.
Black! Hit the black! Stop, you asshole! You goddamn bastard to the shot on the spot!
Why didn't you? Orders to take me alive?
Scratch the orders to take alive! Fire! Mind the engine! Don't hit the boiler! I tried to treat you humanely! You'll all be treated not like deserters, but like rabid dogs! A bullet for each of you! Through your forehead, you damn rebel!
Well,
Get the
sounds
visible
good to me.
target!
But what about the
These are the
orders?
things! Be devoted, of course! But your subordinates are blameless in this!
Oh, yeah, sure.
Da, cred că aici erau ăștia. Deși nu erau aici. Mai în față, fie atent.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! I'm just a stalker. I'm not with you. They
Place
made
the
me.
bomb as close to the boiler as you can.
Mamă, s-a aruncat ăla, nu? Aoleu, băci. Jos!
Hold on!
Bun. Ana mea, fă una bine înainte.
Oh, hell yeah!
Oh my god, Artyom! Thank goodness you're okay!
Mai au dat Dumnezeu. Uite cum ține de mânuțe așa.
Now we are not just traitors. We are honest-to-God enemy saboteurs.
Acum dacă ne prinde ăștia
We stopped
mai
100 clicks from Moscow to check our Geiger
trag
counters.
direct.
The thing is, they are all in the green, as if they're in a conspiracy. Still, this amazing piece of news doesn't really impress anyone that much. The guys are all confused as to what to do next. And I'm just waiting for answers. And hoping the commander, whom until recently I trusted implicitly, is going to be extremely persuasive in his reasoning.
Why the long face?
We are at a crossroads, so to speak, where everybody can help but wonder, what next? Where do we go from here?
Yes, more or less what I expected from you. but you got the picture. So, is your counter functioning? Have you checked it?
Yes, it's all green. Double checked it. Stepan's in the green too. We don't need masks here.
So, they were telling the truth.
Ce adevărul.
Who was telling the truth? Why won't you answer? Who were those people trying to kill us? Why would they shoot at you, the Order's commander? Explain something, at least. You owe us that.
Well, I
Păi
might as
jucam, da,
well
și pe
drop
ăla.
the bomb now. The war did not end.
What do you mean, did not end?
Let me finish. Most of our cities are destroyed. The rest of the country is probably under enemy occupation. To avoid new nuclear attacks against us, Command chose the only viable course of action: to play dead. To ensure radio silence, the SHIELD system was created, a network of radio jammers covering Moscow and suburbs, so that some radio enthusiasts wouldn't bring more bombs down on our heads by whining on air. And it's one of these jammers that got disabled by the hands of those present here.
Could you not have shared that before? Say, before Artyom took that radio outside and caught all that radiation?
No! I only got briefed half year ago. Under a strict, you talk, you die policy. And then had to tell my people we were secure.
Am jucat și pe ăla, e instalat.
Sir,
Andrei.
with all due respect, if we can't go back, maybe we should advance and move on?
I have an idea, but... Artyom, rather than carrying on with this silent disapproval of yours, check the airwaves. We should be out of the jamming range by now, so give it your best try. Look for transmissions from the Ark.
Ieși de la arcă.
Do you understand now why we are traitors in the eyes of Command? We shut down a jamming station, shot up the guards, destroyed a patrol train, and ran away from Moscow. Who even needs a trial when the case is so clear? There's no way back now. Which means we have to continue moving forward.
Command, what are you talking about?
The Moscow Defense Command. Have you ever heard of the Invisible Watchers?
I have, but they're just an urban legend.
Not at all. They are Command.
Are you sure they care for more than just protecting their asses? You mentioned the Ark. What's that all about?
If Artyom finds their signal, you'll figure everything out. Otherwise, there is nothing to talk about.
Do you think finding that Ark of yours is going to fix everything?
I do not. But if you have a better idea, then go ahead.
Yes, I do. We have to find a good place for people from Moscow, like Artyom always wanted.
Giving them all to the enemy? A grand idea. I say, we solve our problems before moving on to saving all Moscow. All right? How is it going, Artyom? Found it yet?
There's a whole world out here. A world where we could live.
So far, we only know one thing for sure. Radiation levels are nominal. The air is breathable. But what about the rain?
So what? You can't even breathe in Moscow.
So, does anybody live out here? We don't know. How will they treat us? I don't know that either. What would they do if they found out there are survivors in Moscow?
Attention!
Wait a moment, what was that?
Special Restoration Committee speaking from the Ark Project base. Everyone who can hear me, everyone...
Listen, everyone!
Proceed to the rally point. Rally point location is code 1811-79. Area 18-5.
Where was that number supposed to
Proceed to the rally point. Rally point location is code
So it is somewhere around the Yamantau Mountain. So the route from here should go like this. This is our goal.
So, is this what you had in mind?
Yes, this is it. The Ark Project is a whole city underground. Enormous stores, machines, the best experts. It is the Commander General's HQ. All of the country's leaders are there. They have already started the restoration work. We will tell them
O să restaureze lumea.
it wasn't all for nothing. Everything everything will change. Everything. Do you get it? A new life is starting for all the survivors of the
By the way, are there any single women in that place?
Great reaction. So I think the moment calls for... Bring it out to me.
Bring what out, Colonel? Sir?
That thing that's been sloshing about in your canteen. You think I'm deaf or what?
That. Just a moment. I thought my ears were deceiving me.
It's not a short trip to the Urals, so we should make ourselves comfortable, I guess. Let's name this bucket of bolts at the very least, eh?
It's about time.
Let's go around and be done with it.
Nah, go to hell.
Încercai să intre în oana și să te nu.
Come
How
on.
about Aurora? The rolling colors of dawn and a cruiser of, you know what?
That's better.
Not bad. I like it.
Beautiful name.
Sounds okay, but the cruiser of what? Yeah, I'll tell you later.
Looks like it's decided.
Aurora.
Let's trick together.
Hey, Artyom, let's take a look at that map.
All right, we had a round. That should be enough. You're back. Full steam ahead.
Hey!
Full steam ahead.
Wow, that's some distance. I wonder how long it will take.
Moppa.
How are you, Alyosha?
Oh, Anna. I was expecting an arrow from a Cupid, but I got a bullet from an...
Deci putem continua povestea sau să mai explorăm trenul?
Sure you're okay? Because I know you.
Just so you know, scars attract the ladies.
And there's definitely a lot of those up ahead.
I don't need a lot, really. It's quality that matters.
So, dear Moses, can you feel how sweet the air is without a mask? But not just sweet, so many shades of taste it has. A weird feeling, eh, my friend?
Yeah.
I remember you
Bratushka.
telling me how you took your mask off atop a stonking otar. When you honed those missiles in on the dark ones, was the air bitter then? Who knows though? Had you not launched those missiles, you'd probably never have climbed that building or received that signal. Life is weird, huh? One random event drags another with it, like links in a chain. And you are pulling that chain out of a deep, dark well. The links emerge from the dark water. And what drink is in that bucket that's on the end of the chain? That's a mystery. That's what I often think about when facing a choice. You can't drop the chain either. You always have to drink from that bucket. Well, bottoms up, I suppose. So, how does it feel to be the Moses who yanked on this particular chain? Is it dumb to think about such things when all I ever did in life was carry out orders? Well, I'm not called idiot for nothing. Still, I would like to know what's on the end of your chain.
Look, if there's no radiation, that means we can bring everyone out of Moscow.
It doesn't matter if there's radiation or not, Comrade American. The citizens of Moscow will have to stay put.
But why? We're just a short way from the city. And the radiation's gone.
Things might have been that easy in your America, but life has never been so easy here. Even now, we woke up saviors of the metro, and by lunchtime, we're enemy spies, saboteurs, train thieves. And what for? Something we thought was true turned out to be a lie. And that is enough for them to want us dead.
The Hansa bosses must have known that we could live up here. But the public didn't know that. Who'd want to stay down in the metro if we told them?
Correct.
We cannot tell them. If they are ready to make mincemeat out of old ladies and kids to keep their secret, what do you think would they do to you, Uncle Sam? Huh? We can't go back. We can't use radio. Remember the jammers?
Pe pantanosul este
Even
repede.
if you pull a perfect round
Ștefan.
ball and break through back into the metro, do you expect they'd all just believe you and go, yes, Moses, lead us out of this Egypt? Can you even imagine the death toll? Take your average station dwellers. Even if the Hansa guards didn't shoot them, how far would they get? Right to the nearest mutant den, most likely. We are safe here, speeding along on this Eastern Express. They are not as lucky. Not at all.
Well, what if there was a proper evacuation?
And who would do that? Hansa's people? The ones that kept us under lock and key for 20 years? Or us too? Besides, getting the people out of Moscow is not the end of it. You have to settle them somewhere, provide food. No, brother. I do get where you're coming from, but this matter is way more complex than it seems.
I guess you're right. All this clean air went to my head. So, wait, does this mean the Colonel was in the know?
Yep.
His rank does seem to suggest that. Besides, he led negotiations with Hansa. Where would we be without them after the D6 debacle? They give us weapons and recruits to replenish our losses. We, on the other hand, our competence does not stretch beyond thinking cozy thoughts and keeping the fools in the metro from killing each other off. Remember, if not us, then who?
You are too smart for your own good, idiot.
Ăsta chiar îl cheamă idiot.
Hey, Demir, I've been thinking. How far are we gonna go?
No masks needed. The railroad runs through the whole country. As far as we want, I reckon. As for Yamantau, it's about 2,000 clicks away.
Now, I mean, how far can we get with the fuel we have?
Corect.
What's this
Cât
machine's
combustibil
mileage?
aveți?
Aha, that. Yeah, it certainly is a coal guzzler, this thing. Then again, there should be coal stores at every station. And if we don't find any, we could still burn firewood.
Da, s-au gândit la totul.
Why the long face, Demir?
You see, I made a mistake of stocking up on filters. While I could have gotten a whole bunch of MREs for the same ammo, or a new hazard suit, I wish I'd known there'd be no need for them. The corporal sold them way too hard, that bastard. Get them while they last. He even gave me a book as a free extra. Quotations from Charman... do you know this writer?
La mine pe live.
Anyway, here I am like a fool with the stupid book and the filters, while we could really use that mill-grade ammo now. You never know who or what we might meet.
You're not giving the book enough credit. At the very least, it contains a whole world of wisdom on fighting the war against the imperialism. Which we might encounter on the way, even though so far we just seem to be fighting our own.
Yeah, Anna's pulling no punches this time. Perhaps she shouldn't have. It's not like the Colonel understands everything. Who is in the right here?
Whoever's not wrong, obviously.
Well, who's not wrong then?
He who does nothing and says nothing too.
Give me a break. Who's in the right now?
Everybody is, brother. And nobody.
I shouldn't have asked.
I am not bothered when I'm not understood. I am bothered when I don't understand.
Well, that was a nice chat, guys, but we need to go. I need to go. E frumos că te introduce așa în scena asta apocaliptică. Jocul se numește Metro Exodus. Exodus, Ionuț Dima.
Andrei Ivanovich, how long have you been working with those jammer people for?
About a year, I guess. At first, they got me to sign up by singing of my experience helping people. Told me about weather stations and mutant migration observers. I was proud to be helping those. Then, About 2 months ago, they loaded a bunch of people onto my Aurora. The guards took them outside and came back alone. Told me they took the people to a nearby station, but I knew it had caved in years ago. A few days later, I was coming back from a run, stopped the train, went and...
So, how did you like that fresh air? Out of this world, isn't it?
Yes.
I thought I'd ask Yermak about where we're headed next. I'm sorry I interrupted.
It's all right. Don't worry. There's not much left to tell. Soon they understood I saw that ravine. Fed me the usual lies about the spies and whatnot.
Bă, deci ăștia pe cine găseau? Oameni, copii, bătrâni, nu conta. Îi executau frăcioare.
I just couldn't keep the charade up. Then the security officer told me straight. Whoever you speak to,
Cu cine vorbești, moare, auzi.
the whole station dies with him if need be. So, that's how it went. But when I saw you, and then Artyom, I knew I wasn't alone anymore. You can't just keep these things in.
Now I understand why you helped us back then. Thank you.
Don't mention it. God willing, it won't end up being done in vain.
Yes. Have you ever taken a train beyond city borders?
No, didn't get a chance to go. I used to be a metro train engineer. I worked on the ring line. What a bore that was. Going round and round all day, round and round. And no real distance either. It used to take less than 30 minutes to make the lap. So I kept dreaming about how good it would be to just leave the metro and work on a real railroad. And travel around Russia, not to run in circles like a rat in a maze. My wife wouldn't let me. We had kids, too. When I'd start going on about the railroad, about my dream, she'd stop sleeping with me for months in protest. Yes. But when Moscow got hit, my Tatiana and the little Sashenka were at home. I was working that day. Irishka was waiting for me in the metro, returning from cram school. So we survived together that day. But in the end, I lost her too. TB.
Tuberculosis, tuberculose.
So I'm driving here and talking to Tatiana in my head.
Am zis de kilometri, e numărată. Dacă merge asta cu 60 la oră, 2000 de kilometri, el le ia 3 zile, cred că.
I'm sorry I got so emotional there.
Oh, it's my fault. I'm really sorry.
Da, e foarte, foarte tare, frate.
And thank you for telling me.
Uite-te și cum își spun povestile alea. Deci asta e numai să de like-uri. Nu știu, hai să căutăm niște muzică.
Well, they're just might. Will you scare me in for some?
Hai să scanăm de niște muzică. Niște Beethoven, chestii. Da, fia. E pune. Na, cazul.
See, I told you. As if there would be any. Would you listen to that? Actual music.
Pajul. Ana. Duke. Yermak. New World. Answer. Bun. Hai să vedem ce arme putem să mai... Soare de dragoste de la Ana, nu? Survey report. Deci ăștia, pe scurt așa, ăștia s-au ascuns în stațiile alea de metrou când au dat cu bombardele și după aia au ținut radio silence, adică n-au mai scos nimeni un cuvânt, n-au mai vorbit la radio. Au vrut să zică că, bă, sunt morți toți, știi? Le era frică că o să mai dea niște nucleare după ei. Și ăștia din Hansa, unde erau, de l-am luat pe Ierman ăsta, pe cine prindea frățioare că e în viață, că îi lua și executa. Nu conta. Doar ca să țină radio silence.
It seems to me, whether it was intended or not, that our colonel now has a goal to strive for because of you. We all remember the way you fought back in D6, so no matter what lies ahead, we're with you. You can count on us. Yeah, yes. As for me, I'm running a little inventory check. Yeah, it is kind of cramped in here. I'm thinking of making something of a workbench. So that's all the instruments we get, and everything else would be within arm's reach. With no workbench, you just lose small components. We'll use this place to work on the weapons, cleaning, oiling, keep out of everybody's way, and keep them from messing with my stuff. Well, we'll have to take turns, of course, but we'll manage. So, if you find any weapons you'd like to keep, I'll store them for you here on the Aurora, and you can come back to exchange them. You'll get them back in their best shape ever, don't you doubt. Boy, have I cleaned and oiled a lot of weapons in my life. Factory and homemade too. Some of those were just amazing, so unusual. So, if you have any weapon-related questions, I'm your man. And weapons, they are like girls. They need attention. You clean your weapon well, you oil it, you check the ammo, because these dirty ammo caps do get rusty sometimes. But if you put your heart into it, the weapon never fails. Well, I'll just finish oiling this one, then start on another.
Bun. Unde mă ocup și eu de arme? Cred că pot să spun de arme. Hai să... Mai iau o pauză, hai că te ajut și eu, bossule.
says it's dynamic meditation. That philosopher doesn't come here to meditate too often.
Da?
That's all?
Că doar atât ai băgat și tu. E cam car cu costumul ăsta pe mine, bobiță, n-a absolut, n-a.
I'm done for, my friend. But at least I died protecting my friends. Shut up, you fool. By the way, Uncle Sam, your command of Russian is quite good. Another 40 years or so, and you'd go completely native. Isn't it confusing now, though? If your California is still around, you became a Russian for nothing. By the way, if we meet the occupying forces, whose side will you be on, Sam? Ours or theirs?
Not funny. But if the war is still not over, does that make us enemies?
Nah, that's not what I meant. The colonel told me to stop smoking shroom, but isn't a pipe of peace an exception, eh?
I wish we could smoke one in California, my man. That would be so much fun.
Oh, damn. Hey, do you miss
Bag mi și cu colonelul.
I don't know. Really, I got used to it. But now I learned my folks might be alive, and I'm in a daze.
I see. What I meant was, even though you're an American, you're our man.
I'm a Spartan, Alyosha. Now and forever. You're a Spartan too. This is what we are now. I wonder what they think of me at this Supreme HQ, though.
Drop it. We'll all stand with you, like with Anna and Artyom, like when the colonel protected you from that crowd.
Metro Exodus, Sabin.
Women, old guys, and kids. They all wanted it. I didn't even want to resist, even though I was younger and stronger back then. So, we're going to the Urals. I'd love to see San Diego, though, even in a dream.
There's this little whorehouse on its Svetnoy Boulevard station I'd like to see, even if it was just in a dream. Look, I'll catch some shut-eye if you don't mind.
Of course. Get some sleep.
Yeah. Besides, in a dream, it's definitely cheaper.
What's done is done. Yes, I didn't stop you from going outside. Yes, I tried to talk you out of it. Yes, I didn't tell you you were not the only ones to survive. But even I didn't have the clearance. And not back then. This is a state secret. Do you understand? I've been granted clearance only after a fight to protect the D6. They said they needed me to teach their recruits because the war was still on. Don't you think I was shocked? What did our people in D6 die for? What did I lose my legs for? But I understood. Because the war was still on. Security was paramount. Our people would have understood. So please, do the same. You would have spilled the beans to everyone in Metro. You're a goddamn Prometheus, a messiah. You must lead the people out of the caves. Do you think you would have saved anyone? Remember that jammer? What if Moscow has been found out because of you? What if there are missiles inbound?
Are rachete, mă duce o rachetă, ce?
Anyways, no matter what they think of me, I'm no deserter and will never become one. I'm ready to bear full responsibility for everything. But if there is even the smallest chance to earn my pardon, I will take it.
Which means that we, like a runner that tripped, need to keep running ever faster just to keep balance. And don't dare you trip us all over again. Am I understood?
Yes, sir.
Anyway, at least now we know where to run. So go back inside and take a look at the map. Our route is pretty obvious now.
Asta dacă mai găsim ceva la radio. Ce spune băiatul nostru. Profil. Deci nu putem să-i mai ajut pe ăștia. Nu cum să urât, nu pe aici nebun. Hey Ali, all good man, how about you? New game? Well, the game was released in 2019. So, you can say it's a new game on the live, yeah. This one.
Before our guys could nab him, shutting a jammer down, burning the fuel depot, and an ammo dump on the way. Imagine the damage in new-grade ammo alone, and that armored train too. Unit 13 went to intercept them, but looks like they fell into a trap. I'll be damned. What happens now? Well, it might be for the best.
Yeah,
they did
extremely
uncover the
good.
enemy mall, so now I imagine they'll net his whole network. Hence we'll roll.
Yeah, I can see that happening. Yeah, we should probably cut this chat too, just in case.
If you're right,